Hey everybody, Little Spot here. Today we're talking about animals that sound like they were made up by a very bored scientist with a great sense of humor. I'm talking facts so weird, your first reaction is gonna be, no way, that's fake. But it's all true. Some of these creatures are basically aliens, some are tiny superheroes, and one of them literally never dies. Well, almost. Grab a carrot, hop on in, and let's meet the weirdest animals on planet Earth. First up, the octopus. This 8-armed weirdo has 3 hearts, 9 brains, and blue blood. 3 hearts. 1 pumps blood to the body, and 2 pump blood to the gills. Why 3? Honestly, even scientists are like, that seems excessive. And when an octopus swims, its main heart actually stops beating, so it prefers to crawl. Which is basically me after cardio. Oh, and that blue blood? It's made with copper instead of iron, which helps it survive freezing cold water. Nature's little alien. If an octopus ever tells you it has 9 brains, believe it. It's not bragging, it's just accurate. Next up, the tardigrade. You might know it as the water bear. These microscopic chubby guys are basically the unkillable tanks of the animal kingdom. They can survive boiling water, freezing temperatures, extreme radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Like, actual space. Scientists sent them up there, and they just vibed. They can also go without food or water for 30 years. 30 years. I can barely go 30 minutes without a snack. If there's ever an apocalypse, the survivors will be cockroaches, tardigrades, and your aunt who always shows up uninvited. Number 3, the axolotl. The salamander that refused to grow up. These guys stay in their baby form their entire lives, and they're famous for one thing, regenerating. Lose a leg? No problem, it grows back. Lose part of your heart? Grows back. Scientists even found they can regenerate parts of their brain. Meanwhile, I lose my phone for 2 seconds and it's gone forever. Axolotls also have a permanent smile, which makes them the happiest-looking animal that has ever been through this much. Peter Pan wishes he was an axolotl. Now let's talk about the mantis shrimp, the animal kingdom's boxer. This little guy punches so fast and so hard that the force is like a bullet. Its punch can crack crab shells and even break aquarium glass. The speed is so extreme it creates tiny flashes of light and heat. Basically, it punches with fire. It also has 16 color receptors in its eyes. Humans have 3. We see a rainbow, this shrimp sees a whole color dimension we can't even imagine. The mantis shrimp isn't just an animal, it's a tiny rainbow ninja with rocket fists. Here's one that'll make you feel things. Cows have best friends. Scientists studied a group of cows and found that each one has a special buddy it likes to hang out with. When cows are separated from their best friend, their heart rate goes up and they get stressed. When they're reunited, they calm right down. So yes, cows get lonely, cows get excited to see their pals, and cows absolutely have drama. Next time you see a cow, remember, it's not just standing there. It's thinking about its best friend. And maybe wondering why you haven't texted yours. Now for the weirdest one on the list. The wombat. This cute Australian marsupial produces cube-shaped poop. Cubes. It takes about 14 days for a wombat to digest a meal, and by the end, the poop comes out as a little square. Scientists think it's so the poop doesn't roll away when the wombat leaves it on a rock to mark its territory. So wombats are out here building little poop pyramids like it's ancient Egypt, while the rest of us can't even get our socks to stay matched in the dryer. Dolphins are next, and they're basically the gossip queens of the sea. Every dolphin has its own signature whistle, a unique sound it makes, kind of like a name. And get this, dolphins can remember another dolphin's whistle for over 20 years, and they call out to each other using those names. They even talk about you. Probably. So when you're at the aquarium and a dolphin whistles at you, it might be saying hi. Or it might be saying, look at that human, wearing socks with sandals again. Now, the sloth. The internet's favorite mood. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes, that's longer than dolphins. They move so slowly that algae actually grows on their fur, which gives them a greenish tint and acts as camouflage. And here's the kicker, sloths only poop about once a week. They climb all the way down from the treetops, do their business, and climb back up. That's a whole adventure just to use the bathroom. Honestly, sloths have figured out life. Slow down, nap a lot, and once a week, make a big production out of something tiny. Relatable. Last one, and it's the big one. There's a tiny jellyfish called Turritopsis, and scientists call it the immortal jellyfish. When it gets sick, stressed, or just old, it can turn back into a baby, reverting to its earlier polyp stage and starting its life over. Over and over again. Biologically, it never dies of old age. It's like if you could just decide to be a baby again every time adult life got too much. Scientists are studying it for anti-aging secrets. And honestly, same. I'd also like to just reset and skip the taxes. So there you have it. Octopuses with 3 hearts, unkillable water bears, cube-pooping wombats, and a jellyfish that refuses to die. Nature is absolutely wild, and honestly, I respect it. If you learned something new today, or just laughed at a wombat, smash that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss the next animal adventure. This is Little Spot, hopping out. Remember, stay curious, stay weird, and never underestimate an animal with 9 brains. See you next time.